I think we're Gucci Mane, chat. Hold on. Let me make sure we're Gucci Mane. Alright, say less. Say less. Pause this shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Fuck! Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. We have returned. Chat, we have returned, chat. We have returned. We have returned, chat. We have returned, chat. Alright. W's, we're back. We're back. Alright. We're back. I think my mic sounds better today. I'm pretty sure my mic actually sounds normal. I hope it sounds normal because the last few days, I ain't go cap. It has not been sounding good. I don't know what's going on with my mic, but I think today, the mic sounds good. Regardless, bro. This shit is, I've been out all day already. It's fucking 2 o'clock. I've been moving around like a fucking idiot today. Bro. I was scrolling TikTok. I want to start off a story because I was scrolling TikTok and I had the perfect opportunity to talk about a story. I literally had 4 videos in a row just talking about bops. Like, we're just talking about bops for some reason on TikTok, but whatever. I figured I'd give my own bop story because I have my own bop story, bro. Fucking with a bop, for your first ever bop, bro, is like a canon event. Deadass. Like, fucking with your first ever bop, bro, is a canon event that I hope you never have to fucking go through. But if you do, it's a canon event every fucking time. Let me tell you my side. Let me tell you this. I need my phone. But actually, I gotta show you pictures. You need proof. You need picture evidence of what I was looking like back in the day. First bop. How old was I, chat? I was 16. I think I was 16, chat, when I was fucking with my first ever bop. I was 16. Let me show you the pictures of me when I was young, bro. Let me show you my pictures. Where's fucking Let's View? Let's View. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Chicken. Boom. Alright, let me get this up, chat. Let me get this up. So, you can see this. This is my phone. I'm gonna show you. When you run it back, first things first, you want to see what I actually looked like my junior year and then going into my senior year. Bruh. Look at that shit. Night and day, chat. Night and day. Look at that shit. This was me my junior year. COVID. My junior year was COVID, bro. My junior year was COVID. That was when I was at home. I was munching. I was eating. I didn't do anything else besides fucking eat and watch anime, bro. I was binging 40 episodes of Naruto a fucking day. No joke. I wish I was joking, bro. I was competing with my friend. We were trying to see how many episodes of Naruto we could watch in a day, and I won. I finished Shippuden in, I don't even know, 3 weeks I think I finished Shippuden. I was watching 40 episodes a day, bro. I promise you, it started with 20, and then it went to 30, and then it went to 40. I did nothing with my life during COVID. I mean, no one did shit, we're being honest, right? That was what I looked like. Going into my senior year and going into my freshman year of college, I was cutting down, boom. I looked much better, right? But before I got to that point, I was looking like this. I mean, fuck me, man. Look at this, bro. I got my wisdom teeth taken out here. That's why I look like I got some, like, fucking... My mouth looks like I got out of a fucking war zone. Look at my teeth. You got blood on my teeth. I look like I just got shot, chat. Deadass. I look like I got shot. Look at my fucking hair. That's another thing, bro. Canon event. Canon event is when you have your hair combed over like this, bro. Canon event, bro. Bro, fuck that, man. Fuck those times, chat. Honestly. That was real shit, though. Going through that little side part. Boom. Look at me, bro. I was in Detroit here. I was in Detroit. This is my senior year, the beginning of my senior year. I got fucking boogers in my nose and shit, too. You can see that shit straight, clear as day. And boom, there's me, too. There's me, too. So this is what I was looking like. I went from looking like this to this. Then I grew my hair out. I looked like this. Maybe I looked like this. I had a fucking mushroom top in my head, bro. Look at my hair, bro. I kind of look like that right now, but not that bad. I look young. I also look high as fuck here, low-key. I don't even know what's going on. Boom. And then eventually my freshman year of college, I ended up getting to this. And this is important. This right here is important. But you got to understand. I had my first bop experience when I was, how old was I? I was 16, I said, right? 16. This girl, you can't even write this shit. So I was in CCD class. If you're a Christian, if you're Catholic, you go to CCD at church when you're a kid, right? And I had, I went to my original church, which was in the town over, where I knew all my friends. I was in the class with all my friends and his mother, who was teaching the CCD class, right? I go there every Sunday. I moved the year forward. No, I moved the year. Like a year went by after doing that for I don't know how many years. I ended up going to a new church in a closer town over. I don't know why my mom moved me. My mom was like, yeah, instead of going here this year, we're going to send you here. I don't even know why. She was like, I just like this place better. I was like, okay, great. Fuck me, I guess. All my friends are here, but let me just go somewhere else, right? She sends me over there, right? And I'm in a class full of only girls. It's a completely different CCD class. I'm used to CCD where I'm sat there. We got fucking donuts in the middle of the table. I'm chomping on all of them like my fat ass was always doing when I was a kid. With my friends fooling around, and then we would go play basketball, fucking shoot hoops in the room over. In the church basketball league. Fucking know about that. But I moved to a new church, right? Moved to a new church. And bring the texture fringe back. I'm not taking my hat off, low-key. I kind of got that, kind of. But I moved to a new church. And it's all girls in the fucking CCD class. And I don't know any of them. I go through the class like this, like the CCD class wasn't even a thought in my head for so long. Like it was just a shit I did, right? And then it was gone, like just a random ass memory, right? Fast forward 2 years later, I get a text from a random girl that I happen to have on Snap. I somehow happen to have this girl in my CCD class on my Snapchat. How? I don't know. I had a phase where I was just adding random people. You know when you just quick add the people for no fucking reason when you're a hoe? I wasn't even a hoe. I was just quick adding people because I was fucking lonely, chat. I was a fucking fat little kid, bro. You saw the pictures of me. I was a fat ass, bro. What the fuck am I doing, right? So I added random ass people and didn't even snap them. I have this girl, she texts me. This is like, I would say my end of junior year of high school. She texted me. I'm like, I don't even know who you are, but she was like, hey, I'm like, do I know you? She's like, yeah, I was in your CCD class. I'm like, what? Stop roasting yourself. Hey, I showed you I'm not showing those pictures again. She's like, yeah, I was in your CCD class. I'm like, why are you texting me? She's like, oh, my friend kind of thinks you're cute, blah, blah, blah. So we're going back and forth. While she says that, she shows me her friend. With all due respect, I wasn't attracted to her friend. Like, with all due respect, bro, I wasn't. I mean, I'm not even trying to be a piece of shit, bro. I wasn't. She showed me, I'm like, hey, with all due respect, I'm not attracted to you, gang. I'm sorry. I don't mean any disrespect. I'm actually attracted to you, the one who's texting me, this girl. Eventually, she texted me back again. I kind of just left her unopened. I didn't give a fuck. She texted me back. She's like, I kind of find you attractive. Like, I don't give a fuck with my friend. I'm like, I'm glad we're on the same page. Like, straight up. I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm glad. Little did I know at the time, I was getting myself into 2 years of fucking nothingness. Absolute destruction. This was the first girl I was genuinely, like, talking to. Because, bro, I'm not pulling up these pictures again. I look like a fucking, I don't even know. I look like your average restaurant kitchen worker, but at 16. That's what I looked like. Who's fucking with me at the time? I was fat, too. I was 6 foot, 240 pounds my junior year. I was fucking massive. Like, fucking large. Who's fucking with me? Random, but opinions on Billie Eilish. What do you mean opinions on Billie Eilish? I mean, I love Billie Eilish. I love her music. I still fuck with her. I should listen to her here and there. For sure. I like Billie. I fuck with Billie. But, the fuck did I just leave off? Where did I just leave off? We're talking, blah, 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 blah. Where did I just leave off? Oh, yeah, I know. So, 2 years of nothing just started. We were talking. I never really talked to a girl. I was fat as shit, right? We're talking. Eventually, this girl and her friends, like, on some teenage girl shit, you get your license. Her and her friends are pulling up outside my house. I'm saying hi to them. I link some of them in the town over where they live. We're talking. We're doing whatever. We're having a good time. We're talking. We're getting closer. We actually are getting to know each other. Things are moving faster. Flirting. Things being sent. Extra pause. Not sending my shit. Like, that's kind of crazy. But things being sent. At the time, in my head, I kind of thought, I was like, damn, like, she must really like me. How fucking stupid was I, bro? How stupid was I? I should have known better at the time, bro. I should have known what I was getting myself into. Fast forward the beginning of this story, but this isn't even the craziest part. We talked for a while. Eventually, she stops talking to me. She's like, yeah, I'm not ready for a relationship, all that nonsense, right? 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, I open my phone, right? I go on my phone and I'm scrolling my Instagram stories. You want to know what I see? I see a picture of that same girl with her guy best friend saying Happy National Boyfriend Day. You can't even write it. You can't write it! You can't even write it. I thought the story there was crazy enough. I thought she told me she wasn't ready for a relationship. I find out she's fucking her friend on the side. She posts that shit on her story. I'm like, I'm cooked. Chad, I'm cooked. It's over. I was pissed because this is the first girl I ever talked to, bro. I was fucking livid for like 5 months, bro. I was fucking so upset, bro. I'd never talked to a girl before that. I look like a fat fucking piece of chicken. Real talk. Brown skin chicken. Roasted baked chicken. Not grilled, baked. Skin still on. That's what I looked like. I was pissed. Time goes on, blah, blah. I go to my... She's a year before me. This is good. You need to know this. She was the year before me. So I was a senior in high school. She was a junior, but we were the same age. I'm 20 years old and I'm a senior in college, chat. I'm young as fuck, right? I'm young. Fast forward a year, right? You know, life moves on, blah, blah, blah. My freshman year of college, I went to a few parties my first few weeks of college and I stopped going. I had my friends. I was making money at the time. I was working a job. You know, everything was chilling. Completely in the past, never even thought about her anymore. Like, who gives a fuck about this girl, right? Next semester happens, which happens to be the next year, so I'm going to my sophomore year. I'm driving my car for work. I happen to see that same girl a year and a half ago that lied to me and was fucking her friend on the side and then posted on her story that she was dating him 2 weeks after she told me she didn't want to date anyone. I happen to see her and her friends at a local fucking like ice cream shop. She calls out to me because her little fucking sister notices me, looks at me, she's like, and she goes and gets fucking her, I'm not gonna say her name, I'm gonna call her, what do I want to fucking call her? I don't know. I'll just call her Bop. I'll just call her Bop, unfortunately. That's what I'm gonna call her. She go gets her, and we're having a quick little conversation. I'm in the car on the road. She's across the street. We're just yelling at each other, talking. She's like, guess what? I'm like, what? She's like, I'm going to your university. Like, you can't write this shit, bro. You can't fucking write this shit, bro. You can't write this shit. You can't write this. You literally can't write it. Year and a half, didn't give a shit about this girl. She's like, yeah, I'm going to go to your university. Cooked. Over for me. 2 days later, she texts me. Again, on Snapchat. I blocked her number. She texts me on Snapchat. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? She's like, yeah, I'm actually living on campus. I'm like, cool. I don't care. She's like, you should come over. I'm like, why do you want me to come over? Girl, straight up says, I'm just trying to fuck. Immediately, bro. Straight up. No, like, we're not pushing no fucking, we're not wasting no time. Just straight up, like, I'm like, oh. What the fuck? At the time, I'm like, I'm thinking about like going into a hoe phase. I never entered a hoe phase. Just so you know, you don't stop calling me hoe. I'm not a hoe. TikTok, if you're watching this, if you're from TikTok, I'm not a hoe. Instagram, if you're from Instagram, I'm not a hoe. YouTube, I'm not a hoe. Twitch, I'm not a hoe, bro. What's good, YouTube? I'm not a hoe. I'm not. For your information. But this girl texts me. I never got the opportunity to do anything with her, right? And in my head, at the time, I stopped partying. I stopped doing all this shit. But in my head, I wanted my get back, bro. I wanted my fucking get back. I was like, nah, this bitch, with all due respect, this girl, I was pissed off, bro. This girl fucked me over. And now she wants to just like sleep with me for no reason. I was like, I'll see where this goes. I'll entertain this for a little bit. Because at the time, I was feeling good. I was in shape. I had abs and shit. I was like, I was good. I felt good. Shit was moving. I was making money. I was working. And I was in college, you know. Like, I was fucking happy. She was going crazy. This shit goes bad so fast, bro. This shit goes bad so fast. We talk for a while. She does the whole bullshit. We're like, oh, let's link up this day. I asked to link up. Oh, you know, oh, you're going to hate me for this one, or you're going to hate me for this. The classic, like, you say you can link, but you can't link. She always did that shit for so long. So I'm not taking her serious anymore. Eventually, one day, she hits me up herself. She's like, yo, pull up. I'm like, I don't believe you. She's like, deadass, just pull up on me right now. I'm in this room right now. I'll meet you in the front. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, shit. And this is why I say the bop experience is a requirement for everybody. I walk into this girl's room, right? And we're talking. First thing I notice when I walk into her room, what do I see? I see on the counter. What do I see? A box. You can't even see what I'm doing. A box dead ass this fucking big. This fucking big, bro. A box this big. Must have been 100 of those fuckers. 100 condom box, bro. On the desk. On the desk. I swear to God. I walk in there and I see that shit. My first thought is, I'm cooked. I'm like, oh, hell nah. What the fuck did I just get myself into, bro? I'm like, what did I just get myself into? I'm like, this girl might be the ultimate bop. So I ask her, I'm like, so how you been? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. We're sitting on their bed, we're talking. I'm like, kind of like, I'm a little nervous and I'm like sus in my head. I'm like, I don't even like, this is kind of weird now. I'm like, you have all this shit on your counter. I don't even want to know how many people you're fucking. This girl has the audacity to tell me, yeah, I've been at school for 2 weeks. I've already fucked 5 guys. What? 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 Brother, my body count isn't even that high. And you fucked that many people in 2 weeks? I'm out of here, bro. She told me that shit on my life. I went from being like ready to go to I was down there. I was like, I'm done. I'm like, fuck no, bro. I'm out of here. I'm like, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Why am I blurry? Why am I blurry? I'm like, I'm cooked. There's no way she just told me that. So I'm like, here's that ass. She's like, yeah. She's like, she was texting me about this guy too. She asked me 2 weeks ago. She was like, when we were talking about this, she was like, oh, you know, have you ever heard of this guy? I'm like, no, I don't know him. He's like, yeah, he looks like a fuckboy. I'm not really interested in him. So I asked her about, I'm like, hey, you told me about that guy you didn't really like, right? She was like, yeah, I fucked him 3 days later. Like, what? What? I don't fucking know, brother. I don't know. Was she proud of that? I don't even fucking know. I was like, bro, I'm like, you dead ass? She's like, yeah, I'm just having fun. But this is the thing. When I knew her, she was a virgin. When she stopped talking to me the first time in high school, she had 2 bodies. When we got to college, she told me, she was like, yeah, I had 6 bodies going into college. That number went up to 11, from 6 to 11. In 2 weeks, Chad. 2 weeks. Ultimate bop. The Trishas of all Trishas. You can't reach that level. It's not possible. There's so many. You need the amount of bottle of enchantings that you fucking need to get that much XP is not even possible. You need to kill 3 Ender Dragons to fucking get that much XP in that little amount of time. It's not possible. It's not possible. Like, I was literally just mind blown. I thought, and at the time, I thought that shit was normal. I thought that shit was normal. I was like, oh, that's how we getting down out here. Because I knew shit was going crazy at college. I go to Seton Hall, with all due respect. Seton Hall isn't fucking Arizona State or fucking Miami or places like that. But I'm like, we're getting down like that here? I'm like, you must be the ultimate Trish. I'm like, you must be head Trish of the fucking kingdom. I don't even know. We end up, shit goes down. We start like kissing all the whole 9 yards. I literally sat there the whole time, and I'm like, I'm not even interested in doing anything with you, bro, dead ass. And I just didn't even do anything. I didn't even make a move, and she got mad at me because I didn't make a move. I was like, I don't even think I want to. In my head, I was like, I'm not even interested in you anymore. Straight up. You just told me you fucked 5 people in 2 weeks, and you got a condom box right there. I'm about to be the 6th person in 2 weeks? But the what? This is like what's good, you two, what's good? I'm like, that's not even possible. I'm about to be the 6th person to slay in a 2-week span. How are you averaging 3 people a week? I thought it was normal. I asked some other people, they're like, bro, that's some like next level tree shit. Next level. I'm like, damn. I left her dorm. I walked out. Never talked to her again a day in my life. To this day, I still never talked to her. I think she has a boyfriend or some shit now. I see her occasionally walking around campus. And I'm just like, damn. I don't even want to know how many bodies she got now. I'm like, damn. Like, we getting down like that. From that moment on, and from that high school experience to that shit, I've never been the same, bro. Dead ass. Going through that shit, I walked into a girl's room and just saw a box of condoms and told me that she fucked 5 people right before she's gonna fuck me. Like, what? I had like 1 body, 2 bodies at the time, bro. How many bodies did I have? I had 1. I had 1 person I got with my entire life before I walked in that room. I was a fucking, brother, I just spawned in the server. I just logged in the server for the first time. I'm doing the fucking tutorial shit. I just got my first slay. She's a 2-year active member of the server. She's a 2-year active member of the server. What am I gonna do? It's over. I'm cooked. There was no hope for me from the beginning. So I didn't do shit with her. To this day, I don't know what the fuck's going on with her, bro. But that shit literally changed how I think about everything. Like, now I'm like, when I do shit, what's good. Now when I'm like with other women and shit, it's not like my mindset is different. Like how I look at certain people is different. Like I'm not looking for someone like that. I don't even get with people. I made a video about this and I talked about this last stream. I don't get with people who like are sleeping with a crazy amount of people. And I don't sleep. I'm very handsome. I appreciate you. And I don't sleep with all these people. I just don't. I'm not a hoe, chat. From that day on, I thought I wanted to be a hoe. I thought I wanted to sleep around until I sat there with that person and I asked myself, I was like, damn, I don't even like her for doing that. So why the fuck should I do that? I shouldn't. Straight up. I shouldn't. So I haven't. From now on, I'm in my own fucking lane doing what I gotta do. And that tree's changed my life, bro. Oh my God, bro. But nah, bro. Yeah, I'll show the pictures again. Why not? I'll show the pictures one more time. Bro, that was a crazy, bro. That was the crazy, I appreciate it. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. That was like the craziest shit I ever went through, bro. Like, look at this shit. Look at me in high school, bro. Look at me in high school. Look at me. I mean, I got my wisdom teeth taken out here. This was 5 years ago, bro. I looked like this. Look at that shit, bro. Then I looked like this in my senior year, and then I looked like this, and then eventually I actually got myself in shape, and I started looking like this. Boom. Then I started looking like this. Boom. I don't have abs right now. If I'm being 100% honest. My abs are not there right now. Because I'm bulking. I'm getting bigger. That was me at like 175 of those abs. I'm 210 right now, chat. I'm fucking like, I bulked up big time, bro. I'm like fucking like, I put on hella weight. Like, I'm like mad bigger now. Like, I'm not gonna start flexing, bro. I was going to, but I'm not going to. I'm just fucking mad bigger now, bro. For real. But yeah, I've never been the same since that shit, bro. Never talk to a tree. And if you ever talk to a bop, it's gonna change your life. I promise you. Because you're never gonna look at people the same, and it's gonna help you think about what you want in a person moving forward. Or even if you want to be a bop, if you want to be like someone that does that shit, you're gonna actually like second guess it because it's like it's not attractive. If you tell somebody, yeah, I just fucked like 4 people this week, but that's not attractive. With all due respect, that's not attractive. It really isn't. I just wasn't fucking attracted to that shit. But that's why I never talked to a bop YouTube. But yeah, that shit was some crazy times, chat. But I don't even fucking know. That shit was wild times. But what I want to do, we're going to react to a bunch of random ass YouTube videos. Just some random ass YouTube videos, bro. I don't even know what I'm watching anymore, bro. Random shit. One thing I want to watch, because I don't know what order I'm going to go in. Completely different videos. Some guy said, really handsome that I wish I was a woman, bro. Man, bro. The fuck, bro? Jesus, man. Jesus. But we're going to watch a few of these. What I've been doing now recently is like, I don't even watch the YouTube videos anymore on my own because like I'm just going to watch them on stream and make them videos. So why the fuck would I do that? Because the gambling shit's OD, bro. Everyone and their moms be gambling. I know, as a matter of fact, I think we'll start with this shit, bro. Shout out CoffeeZilla, bro. Deadass. But everyone and their moms fucking gamble, bro. Like, straight up. Everyone and their mom gambles. If you're in college, everyone and their moms gamble. People are gambling in class. People are gambling while walking around on campus. You're gambling for every sport that you ever see to make money. We just had the NBA shit that went down with the whole gambling and shit like that. Sorry for that. You're good, bro. You're good. We just had the whole NBA shit go down. Terry Rozier's fucking dumbass getting $8 million in debt with the IRS. Got a gamble to make some money. Like, the fuck are you talking about? He's cooked. Chauncey Billups, dumbass, the coach of the team, cooked. Sent away. Like, the gambling shit is OD. Then we have the Steak and the Aiden Ross shit that happened, where apparently, like, what? They're getting sued or some shit for, like, promoting some... I don't know how the hell they did that with Steak. They made fucking millions and so much money off of that. But the gambling shit is OD, chat. I can't even cap. So I want to see what CoffeeZilla has to say about this. He posts a video like every 2-3 months, 34-minute video. Let's get it rolling. I hope my mic is working better. I hope everything is working better because the last few streams, the audio has been kind of fucked up, chat.
Gambling has changed. It used to be you'd lose your money on slots in Vegas, but today, not only can you do that, you can also bet on your favorite sports team on the opening coin toss. On this individual pitch, or on all three in a parlay. You can do it from your phone, your tablet, your Apple Watch. You don't just have to gamble on sports, you can gamble on esports, on video game items, on slots with those items. You can do it in Roblox, or on regular stocks, on meme stocks, gamble with calls, gamble on earning calls, gamble on calls with earning calls. You can gamble on political events.
God damn.
You can bet if Zelensky's gonna wear a suit before July if Jerome...
Wait. What did he just say? You can gamble on Zelensky if he's gonna wear a suit?
Gamble on calls with earning calls. You can gamble on political events, world events. You can bet if Zelensky...
Nah. What is this app called? Is this Polymarket? Polymarket's something different, bro. I've never betted before. Hey, I've never betted before. I'll say that with pride. I've never betted. I don't want to get into betting. I don't want to get into gambling because that shit causes massive issues. And I'm just not trying to be a part of that shit, bro.
Powell's going to say
Not trying to be
inflation
part of
50
that.
or 60 times in September. And you don't just have to gamble on that. You can gamble on crypto coins, Trump coin, Dogecoin, Fartcoin. You can gamble on the champion of Fartcoin coin. And you can gamble on any of the posts the champion of Fartcoin has ever made.
Fartcoin.
On whether they will become popular.
Crazy.
And if none of that's your cup of tea, you can also just gamble directly within your banking app.
The fuck is this gamble? Hey, I'm just watching a gambling video.
On a game of roulette.
They're exposing the gambling epidemic.
And don't even get me started on the ads.
This is OD, bro.
Esports.
Bro, literally every fucking sporting event. And I heard, what's his name? Jaylen Brown came out and talked about fucking, the fact that the NBA doesn't give a fuck about the players when it comes to betting. They just care about making money. Facts. Facts. These leagues don't give a fuck about anything involving the players. They literally have betting shit on the court. They have betting promotions on all those little boards in the soccer games, in every football game, on every fucking football commercial, every commercial. It's all just gambling shit. Everything is sponsored by something gambling. UFC gambling shit everywhere. Stake, crypto.com, other shit, bro. It's OD, bro. It's OD. There's a problem. The problem.
Not even my favorite political show is safe.
Shout out to Prize Picks, the best app to fire on sports.
Everyone's
in
doing
the
Prize
game.
Pick, bro.
You will be bombarded with gambling ads by every famous person you've ever heard of.
DraftKings.
DraftKings Sportsbook.
DraftKings Sportsbook.
Uh-oh. How did we get here? And is it a good thing that we're turning every spare moment of our lives into a game of chance? I'm betting no.
Production on these videos. The production on his videos are fucking insane, bro. CoffeeZilla's production is insane, bro. It's insane, chat. That's why gambling is haram. I'm pretty sure it is. So loud, bro. So loud. Editing crazy.
There are three things responsible for gambling
Shout
becoming
out-
more
shout out
mainstream.
lead
But the
editor.
first and biggest trend is simply the mainstream becoming more like gambling. See, Silicon Valley learned a decade ago that gambling mechanics are incredibly good for user retention, so they put them everywhere. Let's say you're shopping online. Well, now you can spin a wheel to unlock prizes.
Bro,
Or if
oh
you're playing video
my fucking god. Every time, bro. Every time I accidentally open up TikTok Shop, I get a fucking wheel. Every time I open up TikTok Shop, I get a fucking wheel. Anytime I open some other app, they just give me a wheel to spin. Every time! Bro, every fucking time. It's OD, bro. It's actually ridiculous. 67% off, 80% off, some bullshit, bro.
games. You can open a loot box, get some
bullshit.
randomized items. You can even use those items as virtual currency in a casino. We've made a 3-part
The
series.
CSGO market, bro, the CSGO market just got fucking destroyed. Who saw that? People were literally killing themselves over this.
Or maybe you don't have a problem with loot boxes for adults, but we've also put them in kids' video games because, you know, got to start them young. Roblox is the largest game for minors, and they are stuffed with randomized loot boxes.
It's
but
bad.
even if
It's
that's
bad
fine
Roblox,
for you,
bro.
what about the third-party
It's bad
websites
Roblox.
which, against TOS, allow full gambling based on a kid's game? And yes, there are actual kids gambling on these apps.
Right, I just won a bit of profit there. I had 200 Robux. No, I had.
This kid can't be anywhere over the age of 8. This kid's got to be fucking like 7 to 10 years old, bro. And he's talking about making profits and posting it on social media.
100 Robux in profit, 100 Robux in profit, but I lost them. But I had 50 Robux and I lost it, and I thought I got 50 Robux again. So on this, mine's on a Robux World. What I'm gonna do is buy 40 crates now. No, not 40 crates, but like 44 crates. That looks good. That's good.
Hell nah. There's no way.
Let's go. We're in profit. Let's go.
It is absolutely disgusting to see that. And look, I spoke to an insider who worked on this website, Roblox Wild, before it got shut down. He shared data which claimed they made $5,000 a day, or roughly $2 million a year.
Jesus.
Thankfully, this website got shut down, but third-party gambling sites still persist.
Yeah, they're everywhere, bro.
Copying casinos makes a ton of money, and that's why we've been putting it into everything, including our politics. Prediction markets are the answer to the question of what if we could YOLO on election results and world events. The biggest websites are Polymarket and Kalshi, which have exploded in popularity during the American election cycle. But it isn't just major events that attract bettors. I was recently asked...
It gotta start him young. Literally, bro, we got people gambling at the age of like 5. No joke, bro. On Roblox, these kids are gambling, literally wasting like thousands of dollars of their parents' money. They don't even fucking know what they're doing. They just take their fucking credit card and they put it in and they start gambling shit. They don't even know what's actually happening. It's actually insane, bro. It's fucking crazy. It's actually insane.
Whether this was a suit that Zelensky was wearing. Why? Well, the prediction market had bet $200 million in betting volume on this
damn.
bet. Some of them were really mad that they decided no.
$200 million.
Is not a suit, I guess. Whether you think it is or not, the volume of betting here is insane. And one reason for that is because these companies are exploiting loopholes that allow betting even in states where normal gambling is illegal.
Yes.
Because these companies say they're not a casino,
200
so they
is
don't
crazy.
fall under the same rules, which is why instead of having to be 21, you can now gamble at 18 on prediction markets. And while there have been legal challenges to this, both of the major companies, Kalshi and Polymarket, have recently brought on the president's son as an advisor, making it hard to see how they're gonna be meaningfully regulated. Meanwhile, all the major betting apps are busy launching their own prediction market copycats to get around the same weak rules that we still have regarding betting. And don't even get me started on the other loopholes that are out there. Have you ever heard of the TikTok of sports wagering?
What is that?
Cheddar. We're building the TikTok of sports wagering.
There's no fucking way. There's no way they're building an app where you can scroll like TikTok.
TikTok of sports wagering?
This is Cheddar. We're building the TikTok of sports.
There's no fucking way. What? How is this gonna work though?
Sports wagering. Legal in 20 more states than DraftKings. Accessible for 18 to 21-year-olds. Live, in-game, micro betting. Swipe to predict every moment of every play.
I'm going to stop you right
That's
there.
insane.
If you missed it, Cheddar is a new startup.
That's fucking insane. This will probably make dumb amounts of money too. I'm not even gonna lie, but this will probably make stupid money. What the fuck?
Trying to combine DraftKings, TikTok, and Tinder features into one app.
That's insane.
And one of the things they brag about is they're allowing 18 to 21-year-olds as a competitive edge. Guys, can you believe the untapped market of teenagers for gambling? Now, to be fair, Cheddar has not launched yet, but this is obviously the future we're heading towards, turning everything into a maximally addictive gambling product.
It's sports wagering with the pace of a slot machine.
Yeah. Isn't that the most dystopian thing you've ever heard? We're trying to turn sports betting into slot machines. I mean, the funny thing is this whole product is built around yet another loophole called a sweepstakes casino, and that's how they get around the 21-year-old age requirement.
Crazy.
Here's how it basically works. Sweepstakes casinos claim that you don't actually need to purchase anything to play, so it's kind of not gambling. In fact, you can get free coins to access their games, but they also have a second currency which you can buy. Well, not buy. You get it for free when you buy the worthless coins. For example, their website says
literally
if you buy
insane.
100 cheddar coins, you get 5 bonus
And they just allow that. That's crazy.
That's usually what you can
insane.
gamble with and redeem for real money. This is actually how Stake US works. If you didn't know, Stake International is one of the world's largest casinos, but they aren't allowed here in the United States. So they have an American arm, which is a sweepstakes casino, which has gold coins and stake cash. One Redditor explains how the loophole really works. Quote, one stake cash is 1 USD. They only use gold coins because they need to say that you aren't gambling with real money to stay open in the US. Except, of course, you are actually gambling with real money.
I don't know
they just have a virtual currency workaround, which basically everyone has figured out. Some casinos are just kind of more honest about it than others. Cheddar's basically saying the quiet part out loud. They're going after 18 to 21-year-olds with TikTok, Tinder, sports betting at the pace of slots. And by the way, people are betting on their success. They're actually in a cohort of startups invested in by a Silicon Valley investment firm called A16Z. But if you think that's a bad idea, now let's talk about banks and gambling. I recently made a video on Yada, which was a fintech, which is a complicated story. We've done a ton of work on here and here.
Oh, bro, all these fucking banks. Yeah, there's so many banks that literally, it's the biggest scam I've ever fucking seen. You put their shit in the bank, and you can't withdraw your money. It's a fucking startup bank, and they're losing like millions of dollars. Not even FDIC insured. You're literally just cooked. Like, I don't even know what you're expecting with these fucking rates. You put money into random companies that have the worst rates you'll ever see, and you expect to actually make money and it not fall. Like, I don't even know what's going through your head, bro.
Basically, the original pitch was a no-lose lottery, which gamified savings. Lots of YouTubers work with them, and they acted like a bank, at least at first, until they switched their new business model to be about allowing you to gamble inside the app.
And a lot of these companies that have secondary companies that they run under, if that secondary company comes to a disagreement with the actual company that runs the app, everything falls apart and you're cooked and you lose all your money.
Essentially becoming a casino within what is essentially
gambling's really killing people, for real.
Now, I should actually note
that's why I try and stay away from gambling as much as possible.
Shut down the banking side and have fully focused on the sweepstakes casino part. I guess it's a more profitable business, but it's a sign of the times that everyone is moving their app more towards gambling, and finance is going the same way. On August 19, 2025, the investing app Robinhood announced they are bringing sports betting prediction markets to their app.
Bro, what? We even got Robinhood on this shit now? We are cooked, bro. No, we're actually cooked. We're fucking cooked.
In the announcement, the vice president of Robinhood claimed sports betting was a, quote, no-brainer, as we aim to make Robinhood a one-stop shop for all your investing and trading needs. AKA, we noticed people were leaving.
Yeah, and you can throw that shit, too, under, like, trading. You could call it, it's not even trading, but, like, it's, like, similar to a degree if you set it up in a certain way, especially with, like, the user interface. You can, bro, it's crazy. It's actually insane,
other apps, we don't like that. We'd like you to never leave our app. Now, ironically, the very next day, FanDuel, a sports betting app, announced they were bringing stock market betting to their customers.
But I will ask you about what some call the gamification of markets. Why this move? Why FanDuel? Why now?
For us to have a partner like FanDuel and be able to have 14 million accounts on day one, I'm not becoming a casino, contrary to popular opinion. I didn't buy a casino. These are markets that will be offered to the general public, and we think is massively exciting of what it could do.
And you couldn't have a more perfect image of how finance is embracing the casinos and vice versa. Actually, correction, you can have a more perfect image, because after I wrote this, the New York Stock Exchange's owner invested $2 billion into Polymarket.
Polymarket is going to be the next big thing, bro. It already is. Polymarket is like the biggest thing.
And a result is a lot of young people now see the stock market as kind of more like a betting market. The most popular group on Reddit is Personal Finance with about 21 million followers. In second place, Wall Street Bets, where gambling on the stock market is embraced and celebrated. It grew the most during the meme stock craze of 2020, which shifted how some people thought about investing. Instead of being driven by earnings, prices, or fundamentals, people gambled on memes, attention, and
that's not just the meme coin crypto stuff right now, too.
Returns and taking on bigger risks to do so. One measure of this is the amount of debt people are taking out to invest. Margin debt is at an all-time high of $1 trillion, which even on an inflation-adjusted basis is near all-time highs in top
margin
5x
trades like
over
this?
the last few
Holy
decades.
shit.
Not only that, the rapid growth
If you don't know how to,
of
you don't know how to
zero-day
trade,
options by
you play some
retail
margins,
traders
you are a
is also a
dumbass.
telltale sign. It's grown 5x in volume over 5 years, showing that people are trying to gamble more. Zero-day options are the stock trader equivalent of red or black at the casino. Fast action, massive wins or losses on a single day. But if the stock market is America's casino, then meme coins are basically the back alley bookie who will break your legs. Bigger price swings, faster action. Meme coins are even more degenerate than meme stocks and pump and dump.
There's so many people who make literally millions of dollars off of meme coins. And there's so many creators, bro. Like, the funniest thing, and like, bro, I gotta talk about TJR, bro. TJR, literally, with all due respect, TJR, if you actually know what you're doing in his stream, you can make money trading the meme coins that he trades. TJR will literally just pull up a meme coin on his page. He'll be trading it. For example, he did it with Toji. He put Toji in himself. He just sat down. He opened up a meme coin. He said, chat, I'm going to invest in this meme coin. He invests money. Everyone in the chat invests money. And then when it goes up, fucking, who knows how many X it goes up, fucking 10X in like 2 seconds, he sells, and then the price literally just dies. you could actually make money off of that if you invest the same time he invests, but he also has a delay, probably on the stream, sorry. Probably has a delay on the stream anyway. But if you invest when he invests and you see it go up and you sell immediately, you can make money. But like, he's pretty much just fucking, he's not scamming, but he's pretty much just fucking, he's using his audience to make millions of dollars off meme coins and then just dumping it. You're literally seeing shit go up 10x and then down 10x in 2 seconds. That's like seeing Nvidia go from $10 to $1,000 and then back down to $10 in the span of 35 seconds, bro. That's pretty much what he's fucking doing.
Usually
literally
within a single
insane.
day.
It's crazy.
Among the people
shit,
who trade these, Pump.fun is the leading destination as the one-click launchpad. Anyone can make a meme coin in seconds, and there is no value in it other than the expectation that someone might be more foolish than you and buy at a higher price than you did. And of course, Pump.fun is happy to take a cut and make most of the money. Most traders will lose, but now you can also get a cut if you're a content creator who pushes one of these coins. We've seen the same thing from launchpads like
then you have all
Meteora.
this shit,
They allow creators to have a split of some of the trading fees, and it kind of democratizes the grift. Now, anyone can farm their followers. And
this fucking guy, man. We gotta talk about this guy, man. This fucking guy, Jack Doherty. Holy shit, this guy needs to leave the planet, bro. Send this guy to fucking Area 51 and then we can just never see him again, bro. Jack Doherty, bro. This guy is the worst person in existence. I swear, man. This guy is the worst person in existence, chat.
Fans for money. You don't have to be particularly sophisticated, and that's actually how Trump made millions of dollars in fees with Trump meme coin without ever selling. He just farmed the fees. And to be clear, this money doesn't magically appear. It's being siphoned away from regular people who mostly lose. It creates a sad ecosystem where most creators are racing to the bottom for attention to get their audiences to pump their worthless coins, leading to a predictable spiral where most are scamming, rage baiting, or otherwise trying to shock each other into becoming the biggest grift of the day.
You will never see. What the fuck is even going on? What the fuck is even going on here, bro?
Cups got drained.
Thanks for the 20 bandos.
It's ripping.
What? Buffalo!
If you've ever heard of a zero-sum game,
what the fuck did I just watch? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? What did I just watch?
Game where someone has to win for the other one to lose.
That's allowed on
meme
YouTube?
coins are
That's
negative
crazy.
because of all the trading fees. Most people, by definition, will lose. The real winner, of course, is Pump.fun and people pushing it.
The trading fees on crypto is fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, the gas fees on crypto is OD. If you get into crypto and you get into crypto with small amounts of money, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. It's not worth it, bro. I promise you it's not worth it. Do not get into crypto with small amounts of money. You are going to lose a fuck ton of money. Probably because you might just lose. And the fees are OD, bro. The fees, the transfer fees, the gas fees, bro, it's ridiculous. You need to be working with thousands to tens of thousands of dollars to make it
According
really
to one analysis,
reasonable.
they generated revenues of over $800 million for themselves, while almost none of the traders have made significant profits. According to one analysis, 0.4% of all traders will ever make over $10,000. So almost no one. And look, the reason we're going through all of this is to explain the many ways that gambling is no longer just about slots, cards, brick and mortar casinos. We've injected it into every conceivable aspect of our lives, and that has two effects. One, it's inescapable. You cannot avoid gambling by avoiding Vegas anymore. It's literally everywhere. And then two, it's also harder to understand and study because most researchers are studying like casinos, sports betting, but so much of gambling is not that anymore. So as we get to the numbers of this stuff, remember, everything's going to be an undercount. But it is still important to talk about those casinos, and that's where we're going to shift now. Starting with the biggest trend that has happened for these casinos, and number two on our reason, which is sports gambling becoming legalized. Rewind the clocks for a second back to 2018 when the Supreme Court overturned a federal ban. At the time, basically, you could only sports bet in Nevada. But after this, you can see in a few years, we've completely flipped on the issue. Most states now allow sports betting.
Oh my god.
And along with...
Oh my god. That is GG's in the chat. Holy shit, GG's in the chat. Are we seeing that? Oh my god.
That the advertising budgets for these companies is absolutely enormous. DraftKings, FanDuel, Underdog, Prize Picks, they've spent
it's gonna be legal in, bro, this fucking light is gonna kill me, bro. I hate this light. Bro, it's gonna be legal eventually in every single state just because of the sheer amount of revenue that it brings in. It brings in too much money for you not to be involved as somebody with some higher up. You have to be involved.
Hundreds of millions of dollars getting celebrities and influencers to push their product every year, and man, has it worked. As I'm writing this, the #1 sports app on the App Store is not sports. It's not ESPN. ESPN and the NFL are second.
Was
and
it
third.
DraftKings or FanDuel?
#1 sports app is actually DraftKings.
Yeah.
And in the top 10, half of those apps are sports betting, which is insane. There are two reasons for this. Obviously, one, hundreds of millions in advertising, but the second is what are called inducements, which is when these apps will incentivize players to download them and place a bet, sometimes literally offering what seems like free money.
It's got an NFL offer.
Don't play with me.
We just turned $5 into $150 in bonus bets.
New customers bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
New customers get risk-free bets up to $2,000.
Now look, the reason casinos do this is kind of obvious. If they can make you place one bet,
you're
more likely to place the second, third, and 100th. But even setting aside the fine print of these weird offers, does it not strike anyone else as weird that we're allowing gambling companies to give away free stuff?
Yeah, literally.
Imagine the cigarette industry told you, buy your first pack, get 50 free packs free to get you started. Imagine Budweiser said, shotgun one, they'll send you a case for fun. It's insane. And yet, that's exactly what these sports betting apps are doing. It's the lifeblood of how they get new players. And once you're in, these apps will also cater to their biggest players, biggest losers, called VIPs. They will send them gifts as they spend their life savings. And there have been multiple lawsuits actually about this. And to make it worse, if you do the opposite and you actually win too much on these apps, they will try to limit your betting, as one investigation found.
That's literally
insane.
If
you show any real ability to effectively handicap a game and beat the sportsbook, they will limit your bets.
Jesus. Welcome to Corruption Central, bro. What the fuck? That's literally insane. That's actually fucking insane. I didn't even know that. I don't know a lot about this stuff.
You out of the sportsbook. They will not let you win. Can you talk to me a little bit about how sportsbooks treat you once you start winning?
They don't want to accept your bets.
Yeah, it turns out the casinos actually hate the exact player that's featured in all of their advertisements. The guy who actually wins too much money. Which is actually so crooked when you think about it, that if you're one of the few people who achieves what they're promoting, they actually don't want you.
It's corporate greed. As I was writing this, the definition of corporate greed. That you literally you win, and they just kick you off, and they want you to just spend as much money as possible and go into debt. So you just keep giving them more money. It's actually insane. When you really think about it, it's fucking insane.
Scandal actually broke in the sports betting world, which is even more corrupt than not allowing winners.
But as you now know, individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years.
That's right. The FBI just exposed a massive sports rigging scheme that was using these apps to win money on rigged basketball games. One example of this was March 23rd, 2023, when an NBA player, Terry Rozier, told a friend ahead of time that he was going to go out early on a foot injury. And so that night, $200,000 in bets were placed on his underperformance because no one else knew that he was injured. And a few minutes after Terry kind of limping around, he left the game and the bets paid off. A few days later, Terry Rozier and his friend allegedly counted the money at his house from the fraudulent wagering scheme. And this was one of several rigged games the FBI alleged.
Are you fucking stupid? Bro, I swear, man. Oh my God.
But the media was quick to point out, this isn't even the first time someone was caught doing something like this.
Jonte Porter, who played for the Toronto Raptors, has already pled guilty. He's already pled guilty. He's awaiting sentencing for doing just what Rozier and Jones are accused of. So this train has already left the station, Laura. And I have to tell you, when Jeff Teague, an NBA player, says, oh, there's betting everywhere, it is everywhere. I've done ads for DraftKings. LeBron James has done ads for DraftKings. In fact, ESPN, when they were reporting this story this morning, they're having programming, people talking just like you and me, talking about this scandal on the press conference the FBI was giving.
And there's a bet in there.
On the ticker was an ad.
Literally, you can't write this shit, and they took it away. They took it away.
ESPN
Look, they took it away.
Which is ESPN's own sports book.
Yeah, the irony of all.
Oh, they're not gonna say it. They took it away. They started talking about betting. They took the betting shit away, and then when they stopped talking about betting, they put it back. Can't write it. Can't write this shit. Can't write it.
Betting going on.
Can't write it.
Or simultaneously
Can't write it.
pushing the sports books, which create the opportunity.
Can't write it.
And at some point, the producers on ESPN actually noticed it. And see if you can spot the moment they try to fix the sports book ad.
You literally look.
We hear a lot about legal sports gambling on this show. The Bussin' Boys, obviously, sports gambling is a huge part of what you do. So we put those all out there as a preamble because it might be in the back of people's minds, and we acknowledge that this is a different time and place. However, there is a fine line, not so fine. There is a bold line that obviously has to be drawn.
Well, that's a little awkward. You're actually supposed to remove the ad for sports betting before talking about sports rigging. And honestly, we've only hit the tip of the iceberg
it's crazy,
here
bro.
Because we've since learned these professional leagues are useless at catching this
Literally
stuff.
insane.
Turns out the NBA already investigated Terry Rozier before the FBI indictment for that exact game, and they cleared him because the NBA commissioner said there was insufficient evidence.
Ultimately concluded that there was insufficient evidence despite that aberrational behavior to move forward.
Right. So even with aberrational activity, they had the right game, the right guy, and the NBA couldn't find enough evidence. I mean, the more money that goes into sports betting, the more this will be a problem. And the leagues are clearly not equipped to handle it. But people just look the other way because
it's all cooked.
Everyone's cooked, bro.
Everyone's cooked.
And I want to now address the size of these betting markets because they're absolutely enormous in ways most people don't understand. And to get our heads around it, we're going to look at some survey numbers.
Everyone's cooked.
One study estimates that 22% of all Americans and almost half of men my age have an online sports betting account. Another estimates that 1 in 4 people have placed a bet on sports, and 1 in 5 have placed a bet in the last year. Like with all surveys, there's margins of error here, but the data mostly agrees. Sports betting is very widespread and extremely popular among young men. And for the ones who get addicted, it's financially devastating. One recent study looked at Americans' finances before and after sports betting was legalized by the state. They found that bankruptcy rates rise approximately 10% after legalization. Another paper looked at financial stability, noting that for households that do bet, they spend on average about $720 a year sports betting. And the study found that for every dollar someone deposits for betting, there's a reduction in net investments of just under $1. As people gamble more, they invest less, which means their financial future is worse. Makes sense. But this is especially true of problem gamblers or gambling addicts. To be clear, this is not something that affects all gamblers. Roughly 1% of the world population suffers from this. It's more common among people who bet regularly and bet online. Two of the things that sports gambling encourages. Problem gambling completely obliterates people's finances and affects more than just the gambler, because as they beg, borrow, or steal to continue their addiction, they affect everyone around them. And I do mean steal. Roughly half of gambling addicts will commit a crime.
God damn.
Most of those crimes are to continue gambling,
God
often
damn.
leading to a spiral where the addict doesn't see a way out, which is why problem gambling has one of the highest suicide rates of any substance addictions. Full stop.
Of the robot.
I don't get it. You know none of this matters, right?
This shit is crazy. This editing is insane, bro.
You tried this
It's
before.
insane.
Roulette, CS2, and it did nothing.
Yep.
No, literally, I mean nothing. Absolute silence. All the moralizing, the anti-gambling. You're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Shout out jazz music.
Let me tell you a story. A year ago, I was offered $20,000 to do a video by casino. Now, I said no and made a whole series about it, but what I didn't tell you is that later I was offered $1 million to cover my legal fees in an ongoing case. Now, this was offered by a person who said they wanted to remain anonymous, no strings attached, very nice person. They said they wanted to just help out. Sounds great. But then I found out the money was coming from a sports betting company. They were one of the top people, and that's obviously a dilemma for me. I am publicly against gambling, and here this person's kind of privately telling me, well, gambling can pretty much solve all my problems. Pay my legal fees, you know, they're telling me, oh, their company's regulated, it's fine, it's above board. Ultimately, I had to say no. Thank you for the offer, but, you know, in my head, there's no such thing as $1 million, no strings attached.
That's facts.
And, you know, obviously I also can't take $1 million from a sports betting company and then go make a video criticizing sports betting. But
am I going to do any album reactions? I don't know about today. I'm not going to lie.
An aha moment that I was missing before, where I started to understand exactly how screwed we are. And this goes into our third reason gambling is winning. The casual way these casinos can throw around life-changing money for any normal person
look at this shit, bro.
Is why the data will never fix this. It's why having enough sad facts about addicts or interviewing people whose lives were ruined will not change things. Believe
Obviously
me,
not.
I've done it, and it's never moved the needle. To be honest, it's not even debatable that gambling is kind of bad for most people and life-destroying for a few. Even the industry kind of admits that. But the reason gambling is everywhere in spite of that is there is too much money in the game benefiting the people that make the final decisions, right? Think about the states with tax revenue, the casino profits, the influencer payouts. There's a small group that gambling is incredible for. So incredible, it basically defies logic. I'm talking billions of dollars in profits. And if you want to understand why gambling is everywhere, you can't just look at the statistics. You have to look at the money. And I want to show you exactly how this works with an example. This is Matthew. He's better known online as Nadeshot, and recently he took a gambling deal with an offshore crypto casino. And when he first talks about the deal, I want you to notice it's a little strange. He almost seems hesitant.
Boys, we just partnered with Rootbet, and before I say anything, don't gamble, okay?
Damn.
You will lose.
Damn. There's no way he could say that and have that deal stand. There's no way. There's no way he could do that shit.
I promise you, you're going to lose. But that's why I partnered with Rootbet, so they can pay me to gamble. So even when I lose, I'm still going to lose.
Yeah, it's pretty weird to hear someone say, don't gamble, guys, while announcing a partnership with a gambling company.
He definitely lost. Did he keep that deal?
He may lose money, but in fact, he later admits that it's the most money he's ever been paid.
This is the biggest partnership that I've had in my entire career.
No, instead, I think the hesitancy, the weirdness of this video is because Nadeshot knows pushing gambling is kind of bad for people. He said so in a podcast a couple years ago.
I definitely think that people streaming on Twitch, all the crypto betting, certainly incentivizes younger kids to be more interested in crypto gambling. Like, I know personally people that should not have been gambling online, but because it's so easy to gamble with crypto, they did it when they could not afford to do it, and it has not worked out well for them.
Right. Nadeshot knows personally it's bad. But for the reason why he's doing it anyways.
That's why Togi is such an interesting figure
in the podcast, and we find out because the host asks, you know, a hypothetical. What if someone offered Nadeshot $100 million to promote gambling? And well, let's just say his tone changed.
I ain't turning down $100 million, bro. You got me fucked up, brother. I'll go on there and I will crypto gamble 24/7, dude. At that point, man, it's the parents' fault. Hey, I'm just working over here. You're gonna pay me more than LeBron? Brother, I would be lighting up, cash on fire, gambling crypto. I would sell my soul for 100 M's. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
We should clip this. We should send this over. Okay.
That's crazy.
I won't sleep.
That's really insane.
I will be your workhorse. You want me to pump blue chews and crypto gambling? I will do it all. You got me fucked up. Them kids, dude. Fuck them kids.
I'm just gonna say, you can say he's wrong for saying that. He's a bad person for saying that.
That's 100 mil. That's 100 mil.
This is why gambling is winning. The casinos have so much money, they are buying people's souls. Even people who kind of admit gambling's kind of bad. Put enough money on the table, and Nadeshot says, hey, fuck them kids. And by the way, speaking of fucking them kids, let's talk about Drake.
Hey, yo, we gotta pause. Hey, yo, we gotta pause.
W's in the shot.
It isn't just streamers or influencers taking deals. It's the biggest rapper on the planet. He signed a reported $100 million deal recently with Stake, the crypto casino, which is wild. There's really no endorsement deals like that anywhere else that hit those kind of numbers. And just like Nadeshot, Drake wants you to know that, you know, even though he's taking the money, gambling isn't for everyone. Recently, he posted an $8 million loss, saying, gotta share the...
Losers are so fried right now. I hope I can post a big win for y'all soon because I'm the only one that has ever seen them max. These guys get... Wait. I can't fucking read. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm the only one that has never seen a match. Okay, yeah, I feel you. Okay. Damn, look at that weekly. Bro, that's 20 mil. That's 20 mil.
The other side of gambling. Now, maybe some of you think that's brave, but to me, I see that and go, Drake, that is the only side of gambling for most people. If any normal person lost $8 million, their life is over and their legs are broken. You're the only one with another side to this whole thing. Where, to be clear, that other side is reportedly getting paid $100 million. And to be clear, like, it's a lot of people taking these deals. I'm not trying to single anyone out. You know, let's also take Kevin Hart, right? One of the world's smallest comedians. He pushes DraftKings. And this one I find really bizarre.
Do me a favor, man. Go to the DraftKings app. Look at what I'm betting on. Look at why I'm betting on. Place your bets. All the action is here. DraftKings, Kevin Hart.
I'm not even going to ask why Kevin needs you to get on DraftKings and bet. Like, the fact is he's worth a reported $450 million. But the real thing I find so gross about this is that Kevin Hart has gone on podcasts and talked about the need for financial literacy. You know, he talked about this on Joe Rogan.
The biggest problem within our community is knowledge. We don't know.
That's facts.
Debt is welcomed because it's celebrated. That's all we know. The knowledge isn't given. So it's not till you obtain that knowledge and understanding.
Like, yeah, I understand. There's so much shit in life. Almost everything is set up for you to fucking lose, bro. Like, you're set up to lose. Your dead ass set up to lose in life, bro.
Oh, this is why you put money up. This is how you increase versus decrease. Oh, this is how you earn on your money. Oh, wow. I can gain wealth by investing in what? The stock world is what? How many people partake in the stock world? And is there a part that isn't necessarily gambling? Is there a low risk part? The information isn't there.
Yeah, Kev, maybe the information isn't there on the stock market part, which isn't gambling, because you're too busy telling them about actual gambling. Understand that Kevin Hart is not just a guy who sometimes talks about it on podcasts either. He has a whole partnership, an actual partnership with Chase Bank, where they ran a campaign to improve financial literacy.
That's insane. I didn't know that.
Kevin goes on the side and he's pushing DraftKings, which preys on people's financial illiteracy. And while we're talking about small comedians with big bank accounts, let's talk about Joe Rogan too. And listen, I'm not trying to be high and mighty with all this stuff. I know it sounds a bit like that, but believe me, I am eye level with these guys. Damn. Okay, I'm very short too. You can't tell behind the $10 million studio desk, but no offense is intended here. We got to discuss though how the biggest comedians in the world, biggest, smallest comedians, are pushing DraftKings. Didn't Joe get a $250 million deal from Spotify? I didn't realize before this video how many gambling ads he has been running recently. In the month of September alone, there were 11 DraftKings ads in 14 videos. And with Joe especially, it's weird because he's the guy who rants against Big Pharma's manipulative advertising.
If you can advertise, you can manipulate people and change their opinion based on theatrics.
So many... Everyone gets a free bet.
We all want to win. Let's win together.
You know what to do. You have music and people dancing and holding hands and spinning around in a wheat field. Like, that is so manipulative. And we are subject to manipulation. And when it's something that is so important, like making critical health decisions, there's so many of these commercials. Like, so many times I'm watching television, I'm like, how many goddamn drug commercials are there?
By the way, I agree with them. We are being manipulated. But change a few words from that rant, and you could say the exact same thing about how gambling is pushed. Casinos are also manipulative. They don't advertise the actual reality where people lose. Instead, they say things like winning, cashing in, opportunity. And Joe Rogan's a part of that.
Every game is another chance to cash in. Don't just watch the action, win with it. Every snap is loaded with opportunity.
That is just as manipulative.
Damn, he's literally doing the ads himself? That's fucking crazy.
That may end up addicting you. In both cases, the collateral damage are the addicts we created along the way. And I guess I have to ask, maybe people think, oh, one's worse than the other. Is there that much of a difference between a drug addict and a gambling addict? No, really. I'm asking.
It's like if you see the drug addict,
really,
you see him shooting up or whatever it is, and you see him fainting, you go, oh, that poor bastard. But when you see a guy who's fully in the grips of gambling, trying to figure out how to get his money back, and he's all jazzed up with adrenaline, he doesn't understand why.
It's just like cocaine. It's just like drug abuse. It's just like the opiate problem. It's just like anything else. It could. You and I both know people who have lost their lives gambling. Okay, you've seen people in pool halls. You see how they get, Joe Rogan. Yeah. There's no difference in the drug addict and the gambling addict. Not at all. No difference.
So there is no difference. Then why do we shake our head at the Sackler family and pharmaceutical execs who push pills that ruin people's lives, but somehow nobody cares we're doing a very similar thing with gambling? At every level of society, we are shoving this down people's throats. And it's not that I mind if people gamble individually, but we are pushing it on people who otherwise would not have done it, because everything is gambling now, from sports to entertainment to investing. It is totally inescapable, and we're moving the casino from Vegas directly into people's pockets, connecting to their bank accounts. I don't know exactly how this is going to end,
insane.
But
it's actually insane when you think about it.
It's going to lead. Gambling is going to be a much larger problem for people, and especially young men. And the saddest part is there's no amount of data or facts that I can give you that's going to stop that. There's just too much money at stake.
Let's go back and read. Let's go back and read chat. He said, regarding online sports books or winning cash on sports, we currently work with Prize Picks. Between us, I enjoy betting very mildly on sports. It makes the games more fun, but I'm also aware of the risks that it can pose, though probably not even very knowledgeable because I haven't had those exact issues. Who was talking? This Theo or no? Probably Theo, right? Make sure to follow guidelines from our sponsors, though it is worth being more intentional about emphasizing those risks to listeners. I feel like in the podcasting space, there's a decent amount of regulation in our ad reads, and I try to remember to advertise our listeners that gambling may not be right for them, but I do often forget to do that, to be honest. Theo Vaughn. Then we got Nelk coming up, right? I'm curious to see what Nelk has to say, because Nelk is an interesting company brand. Now, Kyle, Salem, and Steiny only affiliate themselves with legal platforms like Prize Picks and play by the rules. Like, come on now. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, come on. Like, the stark difference between Theo Vaughn and Nelk is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. At the Jazzland, W Jazz.
Hey, come back to the bar and let me fix you a drink. The weather isn't changing anytime soon.
You know, all it would take is basic advertising rules or legislative change to put a stop to half of this stuff.
That's the thing. Money makes the world move, Coffee.
Facts.
And the people who write the rules like them just the way they are.
Facts. Big facts.
Do you really think it's worth all of this, though? Like, just for a little more money?
Hey, you said it yourself, didn't you? It's not just a little money. It's a lot more money. If people would sell their soul for $100 million, well, imagine what they do for billions.
You know, maybe it is time for that drink.
You're gonna tip this time, right?
Look at this fucking production, bro. Oh my god. What is this song, bro? Look at this, bro. Look at this. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen, bro. This fucking ending part is literally insane. Bro. Once you realize that the world is basically corrupt, bro, like everything is really set up for you to fail, bro. Once you understand that, things kind of change. Everything is set up for you to fail, bro. Straight up. It really is. Like, you're not supposed to be retardedly rich, bro. You're not supposed to be like these people. The people who get the money, eventually they just try and stay there. They pass down rules and they just keep raking in money, keep raking in bread. The world's corrupt, bro. The world's always going to be corrupt. The world always has been corrupt. It's just how the world fucking works, man. It's just about, being, like, as Kevin kind of said, and even though I'm not going to use it, but get as educated as possible to kind of steer away from things that bring you down addiction path. Like I said, I used to be a big drug addict for a long time. from the age of 12. Like I said, yes, I was 12 years old when I started doing drugs, chat. To when I was 19. I've been sober for 626 days, I think, today. Something like that. So I just made the video a few days ago about that. It's all about, mental. But for some people, they're in situations and things are promised and things are said, and they just take that move. So always got to educate yourself, chat. This shit is, it's OD, chat. I cannot lie, bro. Can't lie. All right. W video. That was W video. I could react to a song. I don't know what song I want to listen to. That Rakai shit and Max shit kind of died out. I'm not going to lie. That shit kind of died out. There's not like any specific song I really want to listen to that has like come out or anything that's like, what's like popular that's like came out as of recently as a song that I could like actually listen to. Let's see. New Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas. I don't want to react to an album. I want to react to a song. I have one of the songs that he made on that project. What was this? Folks? Don't I have a song on this saved? Or I listened to a song. I think I listened to a song on this project. 21-minute project. I want like a song. I want like an artist. Hello, let's go. I'm trying to get what else? What is here that is popular that is coming out? Just how you or some, just how you are or something that was a single. Let me pull up this, John. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me look at this. I want to see the song that I actually listened to, and I can't fucking see anything. If I can move this, that'd be great. What was the song that I have saved from that project? Oh, Just How You Are. That's the one I have saved, bro. It came on in our random smart shuffle, and I listened to it. I didn't know this was like a new project like that or anything. What was the most popular song on this project? That's the most popular song. My Moose? What is this? I could listen to both of those. What the hell is My Moose? What did you said? My Moose. I don't even really know this song like that. This Just How You Are. Oh yeah, I want to see what else is also out there right now. What is popular right now? Let's pull this shit up for everyone. Let's pull this up for everyone on YouTube and Twitch. How do I see like recently released music on Spotify? Is there like a fucking thing I can do here? Oh, am I lagging, bro? What the fuck? No. Fuck. I'm about to just look this shit up. I had people ask me to react to that Taylor Swift album. I don't know if I'm gonna do that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Not even gonna listen to that shit in the slightest. I'm not gonna cap. I haven't heard like any crazy news from anybody. What? Did I just read that right? Did I just read that right? Big Time Rush. What? What? Hold on a second here. I don't think I'm going to react to this song, but what? Brother, we got fucking Big Time Rush. Okay, so now you stop reacting on album. What do you mean? I haven't been reacting to albums as of recently. If that's what you mean. Big Time Rush released a song 4 days ago. Brother, what? I mean, I did post an album reaction the other day. It is a TV show, but they also like released music. That's crazy. You know, I met Big Time Rush. I have a signed CD from Big Time Rush. Can I get that picture? Let me see if I can get that picture. I have a picture of it. I met Big Time Rush at my cousin's house, and they signed my CD. On my life, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Let me get this picture up. I need to get this picture. Where I need to find this picture, bro. My cousin does radio, so like they pull up to the crib like 10 years ago. 10 something plus years ago. I gotta find this CD now, bro. Hold on. I have a picture of it somewhere. I have the CD somewhere in my house, actually. I gotta find it too. Bro, where's the picture? I gotta find this picture, bro. Oh my god, now I need to find this shit, bro. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Oh God. You thought I was capping. You thought I was capping. Oh God. Oh God. I met them in person and they signed this shit for me. I swear to God, bro. And they fucking gave me a CD. I literally met them at my cousin's house. They pulled up to my cousin's crib, bro. It was actually insane, bro. That day, I remember that day so vividly. So vividly, bro. That day was crazy. When they were like big time popping. I also had One Direction pulled up to my cousin's house, bro. My cousin's house is the fucking place to go, man. I'm not even lying, bro. I swear to God. That shit is crazy. You said Brent dropped this? I didn't even listen to Brent Faiyaz in fucking forever. You said NF's dropping for the first time in a few years? What did Brent drop? Let me talk to you. Have to? When did he release this song? 4 days ago. I could listen to this song. See what he's talking about. I could listen to this and see what he's talking about. I don't really listen to Brent like that. For people who know, I'm not a big Brent guy. I don't really be listening to Brent like that. I can't even cap. I'm reminiscing, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Actually, I don't even know if I can play this on YouTube. My stream might get shut down for this. I don't even know if I can play this shit on YouTube. But we're gonna do it anyway, I guess. Hopefully my stream doesn't get shut down. I don't get like a warning or some shit, but we're gonna see. I'll react to the song. I'm curious to see what Brent's talking about. I hope I don't get fucked. What is this beat, bro? What is this beat?
If you could hear the thoughts inside my head.
Who the fuck is that? Who the hell is that?
It ain't even fair. And take that off soon as
I don't know who this is.
Ain't nothing you need to wear. I'm in a race with time to get where I belong. 'Cause it feels so right after all these nights alone. Dreaming about touching down, I can't sleep till you touch me.
This is Brent? There's no way this is Brent.
Can you make it feel good?
Really?
Before I leave again.
Very interesting. I've never heard him like this with this auto-tune or all this type of stuff he's doing. Never heard him like this. I don't know how much I fuck with this though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how much I fuck with this.
I'll go so far as to put myself inside my go yard if I have to. I'm in love, you in love, I'm above, you my drug, you my plug, through the storm, through the flood, I'm a brush. I'll go so
a little more
far
upbeat
as
type
to put myself inside my
beat.
go yard if I have to.
I'm not fucking with this double voice changer. I heard him in the background a little bit with his normal voice, but I'm not. He had the super high pitch voice changer. He had the super low pitch voice changer. I don't know. It's interesting.
I'm in love, you in love, I'm above, you my drug, you my plug, through the storm, through the flood, I'm a brush.
Race with time to get where I belong. 'Cause it feels so right after all these nights alone. touch me, baby, when can you make it feel good before I leave again?
I don't have a problem with this chorus part, actually, surprisingly. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. I'm not sure how I feel about that song, in all honesty. I think the beat is a little, I don't know Brent's music like that, but like from everything I've heard from Brent, is not upbeat like that, besides like this Best Time, a little bit more upbeat, but even the feel of this song, it's not like upbeat like this. It's a completely different feel that I'm used to from him. Is this like his most can I go in order of what he's released, please? Can we go in order? These are like random songs that he's releasing. He's just been like kind of like setting out with these random fucking things. What do these all sound like?
I could be there. Yeah. Can you let me in right now? Now that we're here, I will love you inside out. Let me be clear.
I fuck with this beat. I love his normal voice. I fuck with this beat. This is like some, I don't even know. I fuck with this beat though. Like, is he like traveling when making this shit? Is it all like random shit from like moving around, traveling, doing other shit?
Go. I was on a jet last week. I blew mad money. That's just tad money. I used to not have money. These songs mad funny. Bitch, I'm on all. You always.
Yeah, I can get behind that way more than this one. This one is a little bit like. Nah, I'm not fucking with the beat on that at all. Honestly, the beat's a little interesting. I don't even like the rise in his vocals and the voice changer either. I'm not even gonna lie. These two actually sound good. Peter Pan and Tony Soprano, like you said, they actually sound pretty decent. I fuck with the beat on Peter Pan heavy. Tony Soprano sounds okay, but this one it sounds like I would probably like it. I'm not gonna listen to it right now, but this, I ain't gonna lie, I have to. This is just kind of whatever in my opinion. This isn't anything special at all. It's just kind of just mid. I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of mid, bro. All due respect. Kind of mid. Yeah, valid. I feel it. It's just whatever, bro. I don't know. I want to see what else is actually like came out. Why doesn't Spotify have like a come out list of shit? I'm not really trying to invest in an album right now. I still have YouTube videos I would kind of just want to react to, but what's trending? Can I react to someone that like I haven't fucking reacted to? Can I get like a trending list or like top whatever? Top 50 USA. What's going on in the US, bro? Talk to me. What is this chart looking like right now? It's all fucking this shit. Who the fuck are these people, bro? Like, what is this? I have never in my life listened to any of this shit. Why is it doing retarded numbers? He had a Chromacopia Plus. Something I could look into. What is all this stuff? Who are these people, bro? As a matter of fact, I'm listening to this shit right now. I don't give a fuck, bro. Dreams is 17 in the US. That's actually insane to think about. Sweater Weather's still top 20. Iris is still top 25. T. McRae's up here. There's no rap in this. It's actually crazy, bro. Don Toliver. Never mind. Take that back. Christmas songs are already coming in. Last Christmas is already in the top 35, chat. Insane. I need to know who the fuck these people are. What the hell is this shit, bro? K-pop Demon Hunters from the Netflix film. Why are these numbers so ridiculous? I have never in my life listened to a single song of this shit. Never in my life. What even is this, bro? And why does it have so many views? Why does it have so many streams? What the hell is this? Man, I don't even know what the show is. I don't even know what the show is. What is the song? I want to listen to the most popular song, and if it's trash, I'm turning it off. But we gotta do it for a YouTube video. It has 1 billion streams. I think I might regret my decision here. I don't know what this shit is.
I was a ghost, I was alone.
We could look at it after, low key. We could look at it after.
Even the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I'm meant to be. I lived 2 lives, try to play both sides, but
probably. What even is this? Might have turned this shit off, bro. No cap. Turn this shit off, bro. I'm sorry. Turn this shit off, bro. With all due respect, I ain't listening to this shit, bro. We ain't listening to this shit. Turn this shit off. Turn this shit off. Like, turn this shit off, man. I don't give a fuck. Turn this shit off. You said you said the add us up to Chromacopia? I don't see nothing here. I don't see nothing here. Oh, actually, it's here. Holy shit. What do you add? There's one song? Am I bugging? What the fuck did he add? That he didn't already have here. Oh, here. Mother. Is this the song he added? He added a song called Mother. Alright, I guess we'll react to this. I'll react to Tyler's new song. Why not? Mother. Is this canon? Is this actually what it is? Is it Mother? Thought I was dead like him? Am I like bugging out here? No, it actually is. Okay. It is Mother. Fuck it. We'll listen to it. I like the entire project. Y'all know how I felt about the project. I only saw K-pop Demon Hunters once, but I feel like they sound better if the concept is a movie. I'm not a K-pop fan either. Lol. Fair enough, bro. I'm not listening to this shit ever again, bro. With all due respect. 1 billion streams, never even heard it on the radio one time. Crazy work, bro. I don't give a fuck. Turn that shit off. Rather, Mother by Tyler, the Creator. I have no idea what this is. Look at the covers. Cover's kind of fire, bro. I ain't even cap. New cover. Kind of fire. Let's go.
Okay.
Talk to me, Tyler. Talk to me, Tyler.
Linux where the brown boys at. I can't go over there. Della where the white boys at. I don't live over there. Doty where the dope boys at. I won't go over there unless I'm trying to get pressed up. Like hair, white tees, night air is the daily tear or a tie, not mine. So they just might stare. If I'm there, walk by in the pink ice airs. What size, not mine. Wouldn't really be a fair fight there. Pipe down. Not scared, dark blue, dark red. Don't give a fuck there. Might die, might dare. Over with you, where, won't where. Niggas from can't breathe low air.
So no, don't call me nigga.
Same person as his mom again?
You out of jail because your stupid ass up there and stole trying to impress a friend. And I'm
classic.
A single parent. I got bills to pay. I'm not trying to bail you out of jail, nigga, because you stupid as fuck.
Yeah, mama told me not to come over there.
The beat change.
Niggas lost and you're trapped in your thoughts because you're shooting your kill.
What the hell? I thought it was a completely different beat change. Like, it usually has like that classic sound. If you watch my reactions, I always say he has like that little classic sound with those fucking noises, but that is completely different than what I thought was gonna come on.
You ain't
completely different.
Y'all probably gonna end up dead or in jail. Mama told me not to come over there. Y'all niggas smoking your drink till it's dark and you think that it's smart. And I heard you said dope and you're robbing, you still shoot your guns in the air. Mama told me not to come over there.
My God.
Niggas banging you off from a gang and you hanging, you press little niggas like me. Outside the area, nobody care. Mama told me not to come over there. Y'all with the shits, I was born with a gift, and if I fall in line, y'all can unwrap it quick. So I make sure that I'm never present. Mama told me not to come over there. That ain't the move, and niggas is coons, and that I'm a real nigga shit isn't cool. Said I should never abide by the rules of the street. Shit is real, and it's also not real. Spray what you claim and fuck up the build, and spray up the party and Ray caught a body. Nobody gon' stop till somebody get killed. Mama told me not to come over there, but that's all y'all knew. The red and the blue. I like baby pink at the time. Let me sure nobody came to press lines. Fine. Mama told me not to come over there, but y'all treat me right. Y'all handle my fights and told me not to ever pick up this life. I hope I did right.
Crazy part. Is he gonna beat switch again? That beat change was fire. Part was fire. I'm fucking with this, Tyler. I'm fucking with this.
Father told me nothing. Fuck it. I understand as a man that I wasn't as planned as some other ideas in his head. I hold no grudges. I heard he a fan. Pocket teller, heavy, healthy, sweet as vetted. Crocker, I wake every morning getting ready. Happy as a motherfucker. Spent 500,000. Ain't think nothing of it. That must count for something. Right.
God.
Life. Got the cheese. Wanna slice. Got the cheese. What a mice. With the pussy. What's my vice? New thrills in a bag, shit sweet, like rice. With the sugar and the butter, got it from my grandmother. I ain't like the salt and pepper, little nigga from the gutter. I don't show it, but I know it. I'm a painter, not a poet. Get the picture, come together, like stitches. Nigga scarred.
Nice trumpets.
I ain't lying, that's a bar. Yeah, I said it, like alarm. And I said it, like speed. But you read it, like bleed.
Production on the song is ridiculous. Production on the song is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Mama told me 90-70, youngest of 7, it wasn't heavenly. Home of South Central Schools, Beverly. Brother locked up, sister strung out. High school president ran for it. Had the chance to move out, ran for it. Let them Africans met one, let him in. When they got to news, he ran for it. 20, I popped out. I was perfect, she ain't need to plan for it. Knew I was a future, she was clairvoyant. Touch me and she catch the hand. Me and her, we ain't need a man.
You better drop again.
With me in her hand.
Yep.
Ask her why she didn't have a plan B. She said I wouldn't understand. Then she had a daughter. The father had a baby mama. Causing problems, mama almost caught a gun.
What is going on with this beat?
Court case, air gone. Weight gone, bare bones. Switch homes ain't right to me. Life for me. She would always fight for me. Yeah, she overprotect. Cause she had a mama who had a boyfriend who didn't know how to keep hands to herself. I was raised in a house full of love. I was raised on that type of time. Niggas say she did a good job. Duh, bitch, I turned out fine. Duh,
hey,
bitch,
preach.
I turned out fine. Give her a hand, bitch, I turned out fine. Say what you want, bitch, I turned out fine. Suck in your throat, but I turned out fine. Ain't have it all, now I have it all. Cause I
again with this percussion, bro. Whoa.
Bitch, I turned out fine. I'm the guy, bitch, I turned out fine. Look at this house, bitch, I turned out fine. Look at these kids, bitch, I turned out fine. Look at me, 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 bitch, I turned out fine. Mother.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You said, I don't know how else to say, but it's a very, this is extremely Tyler. It has the whole Tyler feel. Tyler, as I always said, he has a feel to all his music. His songs, there's like, they just scream Tyler. Like some song, like there's just certain beats that just are Tyler. And this kind of, it just fits perfectly in with the vibe of Chromacopia. I'm sure it's the song he already made that just didn't make the cut and he's just adding it on as a plus, of course. I fuck with just the plus, honestly. Chromacopia plus. I fuck with that, not just adding anything else. The name with it as well. Cover, fire, song, low-key fire, bro. I fuck with the song hella. Back and forth, baby mamas, relationship, school, growing up, his father, the whole theme bounces off the entire theme of the project, and of course that's why it's on the plus version of it. But I fuck with it hella. That was W song. Actually, I love that song. I love the middle part. I love that beat. We had 3 beat changes. Fuck with every beat. That's a W song by Tyler. No cap. Give it another round of applause. Now I'm gonna be abusing this sound now because I got it. I'm gonna be abusing that shit now because I got it. I fuck with it, Tyler. I fuck with it. I fuck with it, Tyler. Honestly, I do. Can't even cap. Can't even cap. I'm gonna have to go back to YouTube soon and watch another video. Maybe I'll write like another song and then I'll call the stream a day or some shit, bro. Honestly. What does my dad want, bro? OD texting me. What else? I don't really know. There's not much going on. There's an artist. I don't want to listen to another female artist right now. What else is happening in the world of YouTube? Go watch one more video and then I'll call it a day and see what's going on here. What is going on here? Cancel the Yankees. What is Joe listening to? What the fuck even is this shit, bro? want to watch one more video. Can watch a John Moran video. John Moran officially peaked. That is crazy, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's the last video I want to do. Dubai runs on slaves. We could, oh, bro, I fucking love this topic so much, though. Dubai is like, bro, I fucking love this topic, bro. It might be the last video I watch. I fucking love this topic because this shit is like, it's literally just slave labor in Dubai. You got shit trucks everywhere, and all the fucking gurus just fucking promote and push like the dumbest shit. We're watching this. I don't give a fuck.
Last question. If you could pass one piece of legislation, what would it be?
Wow. I would
Get Mikey Cheryl off my screen, please.
Hello, mamas. What if I
Mikey
told
Cheryl
you
off my
that
screen.
there's a place where your richest, most extravagant dreams can become reality?
Dubai has everything. It's a wonderful place. The United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, I saw
is a
The
wonderful
Boys.
place.
Yeah, we watched it the other day.
Dubai. This is the home of so many amazing things like Dubai chocolate, slavery. To put things into wicked terms, Dubai is essentially the Emerald City. It's portrayed as this glittering utopia. That is until Glinda and Elphaba pull up.
That's an insane pull. That's a crazy pull. I can't even cap. That's an insane pull by him. Emerald City. That's a crazy pull. That's a crazy pull.
Is
crazy pull.
Sucks green show.
What's good, viewers on YouTube? What's
I have more than
good?
2 brain cells, and I know propaganda when I see it. So I'm gonna go.
Here's
to
the thing.
Dubai.
They all push this shit literally just because of tax-free purposes, and they go there. They're like, yeah, the roads is this. Oh, if you make one wrong turn, it's a 30-minute drive, but who cares? It's so safe. But bro, it's literally the whole country is just built on fucking slaves, and there's fucking poop trucks everywhere, bro. Like, if you're not dumb rich, like, say goodnight, like straight up, bro.
From the very moment that you board an Emirates flight, you are pretty quickly hit in the face with the realization that you're dealing with a level of wealth that you will never even come close to in your lifetime. During the flight, I snuck from
I was gonna say hopefully one day, but like I just realized we're talking about trillions and trillions of dollars, so maybe shut my dumb ass right the fuck up.
Cabin, up to the business.
One day
class
chat though.
cabin,
One day chat.
Where I noticed that the seats
We'll make it
turned
chat.
into beds, and they have like 3-course meals. And then I got a glimpse of something further. I witnessed the first class seats, the ones that are upwards of $50,000, where you
Look at
get
this shit.
unlimited caviar, your own butler on the plane.
I never understood caviar, bro. Like, how is this little shit right here like fucking hundreds of dollars, bro? I understand it's like some delicate fucking fish eggs. You cut that guy open, you cut the boy open, you take that shit out and you put it in the can. I saw the video, bro. Yes, I saw the video. But this is hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You're literally living like making $10 million a year for eating this shit, bro. Look at this. Look at this.
The doors closed.
I don't know if this is someone in the chat. Someone's been following me for 2 months, 8 days. I appreciate you. If you're in the chat, we'll clap it up for you. I appreciate you. Or I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, you are in the chat. I see it now. I appreciate you.
Seat, digging in your butt with a caviar spoon and not a single person.
It looks horrible too, he said?
When I landed, the baggage collection area, even that was different from like an American airport where you would be lucky to find like expired talkies in a vending machine.
They have like a wine cellar with bottles of wine that are like $2,000 in the baggage.
Look at this.
I've been outside for 3 minutes. I'm like dripping sweat already.
Awesome. Now, if you're wondering, Ben, where are you going to stay, Mr. Influencer? You're gonna stay in the $20,000 a night diplomatic 3-bedroom.
Where is he gonna stay? I'm curious, actually. Where's he gonna stay?
How sweet? No. See, when I was just browsing hotels off the beaten path.
There's some hostel I would fucking stay in. What the hell?
I came across a place called the Benita Capsule Hotel, and I thought those are fun. I've stayed in one of those before in Japan. Sign me up. My taxi pulled up to
not good.
an apartment building with no signs. The lobby didn't really resemble that of any sort of hotel, and I thought I had the wrong address, so I gave Benita a call. And she's like, no, you got the right spot. Come up to the 4th floor and knock on room 410. And I questioned as I climbed those stairs if in a few hours I would be dead and my organs would be getting scooped out of my body. Also, as I climbed the stairs, I looked at the window and it was like,
hell nah, this is like a prison cellar. What the fuck is this? Hold on, run that shit back. Run it back, run it back. Look at that shit. You can't tell me this does not look like prison. What the hell is this?
It was like that creepypasta image of the hotel that looks like it's in the back rooms. And eventually I reached room 410. I rang the bell.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
And I met Benita.
Hello. Is this the Benita Hotel? Yes. Okay.
Damn, didn't even let him finish. Didn't even let him finish. Hell nah. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I thought I'd be dead. I thought you opened that door and I see a fucking firing squad. Nah, hell nah. This was like the fucking beginning of a horror movie. Fuck no.
Perfect. Thank you.
Bro's about to die? Damn right.
Benita took my passport and I never got it back
Hey,
that
yo.
night.
Hey,
But
yo. We see that. Staring at him.
Benita.
Nah, that's one thing you can't do. Absolutely not. No. Why are they asking you for your passport? No.
Took my passport and
Look at her. Look at her lurking. She's lurking at the camera too. You see her down there? Look at her. Just lurking at the camera, bro. Lurking. Nah. Hell nah. If someone asks for my passport, you're not getting that shit.
I
No
never
chance.
got it back that night. But I didn't fret because she had like a very warm and kind and comforting energy.
Warm? She looks like she's about to fucking set you up. The fuck are you talking about? You're about to die, buddy. You're about to get cooked.
Which was like surprising despite kind of looked like she was living in like the gulag from fucking Call of Duty Warzone.
Thank you.
And also she was kind enough to give me a tour of her own place.
Thank you.
That was
What a tour.
The bathroom had notes of sewer gas, bleach,
Hell nah.
dead animal,
Hell
and
nah.
years of feces
Hell
that had been caked together into like a compound that stunk so bad.
So maybe it's more like a litter of shit, but
Hell nah, bro.
We have a spoon.
What is that spoon? Hold on, run that back. That's definitely like a fucking Coke spoon or a meth spoon.
Worried. An empty bottle of.
I know you can't do drugs there though, so I take that back.
Some mysterious stains.
I know you can't do drugs there though.
This is actually 5 stars. This is a 5-star listing. Good night.
Hell no, I'd be scared as fuck.
I woke up to the Muslim call to prayer. I think it is. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I might join in because Lord knows I need to pray right now.
I woke up before dawn because
What
of
is
jet
even
lag
happening?
and wanted to get, you know, the classic Dubai tourist experience, which is well, I didn't actually know, because what the fuck do you do in Dubai? So I made my way towards the
What do you
Burj Khalifa,
literally, bro?
tallest-
What the fuck do you do? Search preview 2 FNF thick of it. What the hell even is that? Maybe I'll look at it after. What is even in Dubai, low key? I feel like these people literally they just go here for tax purposes in every fucking luxury mall, and they just go there because they have dumb money. If you don't have money and you're living in Dubai, you're probably just like gonna die. Real talk. Are you not just gonna die?
And I knew.
Are you not just dead?
I knew I was gonna be
Not
something like
that chat?
anything historical. This would be like a culturally enriching trip. Everything just like felt fake and artificial, like even down to the trees just being fake. What the fuck?
I can't believe.
Brother, what was that?
Felt
What
fake
was that?
and artificial, like even down
Look at that. You got security cameras in the trees. You're dead.
to the trees just being fake. What the fuck?
I can't believe I'm
It's
at
really an
ground
artificial city,
zero
though, is it
of
not?
Rihanna getting projected on the Burj Khalifa.
The Burj Khalifa's entrance was, for some reason, in a giant shopping mall that had a Tim Hortons, a skating rink, and a giant aquarium with like sharks and stingrays. in the middle of the desert.
Do not ask me why or how, but it smells like weed. I'm sure it's like an essential oil or something, but it smells like someone is puffing on the ganja. But I realize it's probably not the case, because they would probably be jailed forever.
I don't particularly enjoy observation decks, partly because I have a giant fear of heights. And also,
I feel you, my guy.
I just don't trust this building. But you know what they do have at the top of the Burj Khalifa when you visit? Sandwiches with caviar, pastries with gold flake.
Damn, just free to take. Look at that, trying to convince you to move.
It gets to a point where it's like almost comical. It's like at any like piece of real estate that they have, any corner of the earth that they can have a chance to make it seem luxurious and opulent, they throw some caviar, they throw some gold flakes. But me being vegan, I wasn't hungry for caviar, and even if I wasn't vegan,
I wouldn't be hungry for some caviar.
I'm just not exactly craving having fish come in my mouth, unlike these people. So I walked around the food court, and it felt like I was just in America. There was TGI Fridays, Texas.
They had the TGI Fridays in the Burj Khalifa, brother. What? What?
Roadhouse.
I know for damn sure they don't got no fucking Texas Roadhouse in the fucking Burj Khalifa. Nah, there's no chance, bro. There's no way. They have a Texas Roadhouse in the Burj Khalifa. You can't write this shit. You can't write it.
Cheesecake
You can't write it, chat. Can't write it.
Just build another America in the desert, thousands of miles away. Unapologetically confident. That's how KFC makes me feel too.
One Hunter Biden Dubai chocolate milkshake, please.
Maybe I can find something joyous out of this place. Maybe this mysterious hand beckoning me towards Dubai chocolate will make me... I haven't even tried it yet.
What even is this, bro?
Dubai chocolate? Yeah. Wow, so many flavors.
I didn't find anything to
What you fucking say it like that, bro?
eat, but I did go on like a little bit of a side quest because the sun felt like 4,000 lasers
probably OD hot in there,
beaming
bro.
down from space directly into my skin. So I went to Sephora to get some sunscreen.
Hello, Dubai.
They actually have Sephora. They have
And that's
sunscreen in
when
Sephora.
The curtain started to peel back a little bit even more. I noticed that something felt a little bit off. Something was missing in this Sephora.
Bro, they don't even have Texas Roadhouse in Hawaii. How'd they get it in Dubai? Brother, don't fucking ask me, my guy. Don't even ask me. I have no fucking idea.
You know how you walk into a Sephora anywhere
Brother's
else
just
in the
another
world,
me.
and they got
Brother's just
ratings of the
another me.
Wazoo on the ads. They got James Trout, they got Jeffree Star, they got like all of them. There's not a single one on the ads here.
Makeup by Mario? Where the fuck is Mario?
Like, damn. Like, where did they go?
All right, looked it up, found the answer. So, being gay and being trans is illegal here. So that would
You
explain
didn't know that?
the lack of Jeffree Star in the Sephora store. That's fucking crazy. It's really interesting how at every little turn, you peel
I
back the
forgot about
curtain
James
just
Charles, bro. So did I, bro. So did I, bro. Low key, so did I, bro. So did I, man.
a little bit.
So did
And
I,
there's
man.
something very dark and sinister right behind it. But do buy chocolate though. But even if you're one of those psychopaths who's like, I hate gay people, I hate trans people, but I'll stick a fork on my butt for fun.
Shout out
Be
my gay
illegal
people,
to
bro.
even give your girlfriend a smooch.
Hey, listen, I know you couldn't be gay. I know you couldn't, like, kiss and shit in public. You can't hold hands in public? I didn't know it was that bad. I knew you couldn't do a lot of shit, but you can't hold hands? I did not know it was that bad.
In public. What the fuck? Like, if you can't smooch a man, you can't smooch a woman. What's the secret third thing? Like,
no love.
I decided that I hated this area, and one of the
Yeah, I know, I
bikes
saw that,
to
I
be
saw
closer
that.
to where I was staying. So I took a taxi, but on the way back, I noticed like bus after bus of these dudes all in the same uniforms in these like buses that didn't even look like they had like air conditioning. And my
Yeah, look
taxi
at that.
driver was surprised to be dropping me off where he was dropping me off because he said that where I was staying was where something called labor camps were. To which I replied, what?
Got his dumbass in the labor camp. so broke that he's staying in the labor camp. That's crazy, bro. That's the thing, though. It's so like if it's either you stay in probably a labor camp or you're staying in like some luxury crazy place, and if you're not, you're just dead. Like you're dead. Like I don't know what else.
Camps.
It's unfortunate.
Really
They got the gulag out there. Pretty much.
Walk around
pretty much, bro.
The area that I was staying in. So
I feel like I should go like explore my neighborhood.
My hood.
Damn, bro's literally in the hood. Bro's in the hood of Dubai. That's crazy.
Walking through right now, I'm just following this group of people. I'm guessing.
That's really insane, though. Like, if he actually gets caught, this is actually insanely dangerous, though. Like dead ass. Like, imagine. Oh, turn this shit off. Imagine that he actually gets like caught up in shit. Like, if he gets caught up, he might just get pulled into some random area, and they'll send him to be a fucking worker. Swear to God. On God. On fucking God, that might happen. I swear, bro. On God.
Like in hospitality industry or construction, and they all got off and they're walking back to their camp. I've heard about these like infamous work camps, but I want to see with my own eyes.
I eventually found a stream of people all walking in the same direction and decided to follow them. And what I also found was a stream of
poop. Oh, okay.
I walked in on this guy pissing in the bush. Sorry. And then I started seeing signs that straight up said labor camp.
Crazy.
Now, this is the part where I will attempt to describe how slavery exists in 2025 in the richest country in the world. Companies in Dubai go to other countries like India and say, hey, Indians, would you like to come live in Dubai? We'll pay for all of your housing.
Yeah, they literally do that. They literally pay for their housing. I'm pretty sure this is how it works, right? He's going to tell me if I'm wrong. They literally say that, and they take them, and they basically trap them in the country, and they can't go back. Straight up. I'm pretty sure that's literally how it works on my life.
Hey, that sounds awesome. I'd love to live in Dubai. They fly to Dubai, all expenses is paid, they land, they take their passport away, and they say, this is where you'll be staying from now on. It's a labor camp where there's 4 bunk beds in one tiny
little basic. They literally just trapped them in the country, bro, dead ass.
And you're about to work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, in sometimes even 120-degree level heat. And if they ever want to leave, they just have to pay the company that flew them out an amount of money that they'll never actually earn from the job that they work. And so they live out their days in horrible and unsafe working conditions until many are driven to suicide.
Crazy.
These labor camps, as I mentioned, are the places that they are mandated to live at by their company.
He went there. This guy's crazy.
Construction companies,
that's crazy.
Like hospitality companies like hotels.
That's why he should have never. That's why he should have never gave her his passport. I don't know why he did that. That was dumb, stupid. Because this literally could happen to him right now. Like he's making a video on that. That literally could have been him, bro. That could have been him. He could have been cooked. I'm telling you, dead ass. He could have been cooked.
Make the Bonita Capsule Hotel look like the fucking Four Seasons.
What's crazy about these is these aren't like apartments. On the signs outside, they have the name of the company they work for.
You ever knew any of this about Dubai? Yeah, Dubai is a fucked up place, bro. All you see is the influencers promoting it because they literally get these influencers dead ass. They get paid by the higher ups to promote the country. I swear to God, they literally get paid by people to promote Dubai and UAE. They literally do. And all they show is luxury, the luxury malls, the luxury this, but that's because they have the money to stay there. But everything else is literally just slave labor. You can't do anything in the country. You're going to get arrested and sent to jail for life. You can't hold hands. You can't say something bad about anyone. Like, it's literally like, it's fucked. Women have no rights there at all. Women does one thing there, you're fucking dead. Straight up, they'll just kill you. Like, literally.
Like, blah, 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 construction. Like, these are the places that the people who were, like, indentured to their company live. Their living arrangements all owned and organized by the company.
But where you think you would find, like, misery and broken spirits, I actually saw, like, a huge amount of, like, community, impromptu restaurants.
I would get something to eat, but it's all me. I'm so far off the beaten path, bro. I don't even know how to get back to, like, the main road. I have to take a dirt road to get here. It's really just quite jarring to see how, like, Dubai is portrayed as this, like, perfect utopia. But, like, it takes this. It takes all of this. It takes these dudes working, like, 10, 12-hour shifts in, like, 110-degree heat to come home to labor camps every single day to have that. This is a fucking Brandy Melville entrance.
Well, you know what time it is now after seeing one of the most dystopian things on this planet?
What's he gonna show us now?
Time to try.
I've never had Dubai chocolate
an
either.
Authentic Dubai chocolate bar.
I finally got dinner that night. one Dubai chocolate square, and I ate it as another bus pulled up to drop off more migrant workers.
I was so excited to come home to a comfy bed. It's just me and Benita. I want to show like hang out if I want. Like if I'm like, Benita, I got a blunt. Like, you think she'll come smoke it with me?
All right, nice and cozy. Wow.
It's fucked, bro. It's fucked up.
I'm on the Arabian Peninsula right now.
That was a perfect song to use for that too. Great song,
I
great
didn't know how
song
to
selection
check
for
out.
that, honestly.
Benita was nowhere to be found, so I just dipped and left the key in the door. I had one last day, so I thought, you know what? I'll just check out Dubai from like a brand new perspective.
It's so fucking early, and it's so hot out somehow still.
First on my list was checking out the Dubai World Islands. These are a set of man-made islands that were supposed to resemble all the different countries in the world, and then they were supposed to build things on these islands like resorts and houses, and then they went broke and didn't because of the 2008 financial crisis, except for one island which was supposed to have a beach resort, except they shut that down too.
So I'm at the only remaining way to get to the world islands, and the boat's not running. So maybe I was just saved from capsizing at sea. I'll take it as a sign.
So I decided to go to the other giant man-made island that they destroyed an entire marine ecosystem for. The Palm Jumeirah.
They got one little dinky train to connect the whole Palm. As someone that watches so many urban planning YouTube videos, this is the worst urban planned neighborhood I've ever seen in my life. Look at the Palm here. Imagine
look at
you
that
live
shit,
here
bro.
and you just fell down the stairs and you were bleeding out.
You should have leave. His passport was nowhere to be found. Yeah, I don't even fucking know, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You should have never done that. I don't know if you, like I said, if anyone ever asked you at a place to give you your to give them your passport, never in your life fucking do that shit. Never. Never.
You have to go
never
all the way around, up and then down, all because they want to make a palm tree emoji in the fucking ocean.
Also, I was trying to enjoy my train ride, but this guy put his arm around me and kept touching my back, so it ruined my already amazing experience in Dubai.
Also, let me just say, like, I pride myself in having an excellent British radar. Like, I can clock when someone is British, but it is completely thrown off here because the second they open their mouth, the Russian, they're hitting me with the privyet, and I just don't know what they're saying.
And surprise to no one, all the streets of Palm Jumeirah were just like McMansions filled with empty ghost streets with like not a soul walking them. That is except for their luxury hotels with private beaches.
I don't know, this whole place has a crazy fucking Epstein Island vibe to it.
Yeah, I can see that, low-key. I could actually see that. I can see that, bro.
I'm curious how far I can get into this place.
Also, just a general rule of thumb, if you pull up to a place and they got a Gordon Ramsay themed restaurant, get out of there.
Damn.
Get out of there. It's a Wellington Wednesday.
I want him dead. Also, this is like the least pedestrian-friendly place I've ever been in my fucking life. The beach is right there. You gotta walk 2 miles. I feel like I'm playing.
That's insane. What the hell?
Like, this is actually a pedestrian crosswalk. Also, there's no beach. To get actual beach, you have to stay at the like $3,000 a night hotel.
That's crazy.
We got
what?
Rocks. We got so many rocks.
And as I watched the sunset on the beach outside of the Atlantis Hotel, I saw bus after bus of workers who had just clocked out of the hotels, workers who were building the next big resort, getting bussed back to their slave quarters. And also this guy, who was just catching a fucking vibe, I guess.
God, it
what the
feels
hell
so
is that guy
fucking
doing?
weird, like, knowing exactly where those buses are going and where they're coming from. There's so many.
Like, I do want to clarify. I am sure that not everyone that is involved in the hospitality industry, the construction industry, or any other industry like that is trapped here, is what, like, human rights groups would call a slave. But I would say that even if there's 2 people, 1 person, that is under those conditions, you need to seriously rethink the entire fucking system that set this up, that allows for this to exist. As the sun goes down on my last day in Dubai, I thought, you know what? Let's get one last look at this wretched place from another observation deck. I'm on like the shaft of the penis right now, so I'm gonna get a good view of all of the man-made monstrosities below. All right, well, let's go up.
The entrance was like this fake LED aquarium thing. And then they had this diagram on the floor of how they built it, how they dredged up like millions of pounds of coral to just like put McMansions on it. But then they finally let me go up. Surprise, surprise! It was another view of a shitty real estate project with mediocre food. But at least I finally got a meal. I had about 4 hours until I had to go to the airport, and it dawned on me that I hadn't done a single thing that actually brought me joy or fun since I was in Dubai. So I was like, maybe there's a rave or something. Maybe there's nightlife.
I don't know if there's parties here.
Now,
I'm not sure if there's parties
that's
here.
missing here that I'll probably never experience, knock on wood. Where's a tree? I need a tree. Knock on bush. Actually has happened in this club behind me. I read this horrific story of this woman who was an influencer who was human trafficked from the club behind me. They found her bleeding with broken bones on the side of the road like days later.
Jesus.
And that is just one example of the many stories I've read since about women facing human trafficking in Dubai. And like, I'm gonna go in though, check out the vibe.
And it was
what?
There was not a soul in there, and I wasn't even that early. And when I went to the bartender, he was doing this for like 2 minutes before I could even order a drink.
What the fuck? This is like some fucking... Brother, you're like in a TV show. Dead ass. I'd be fucking out of there. I just get out of there. Straight up, bro.
That place was whack as fuck. I've never been more ready to leave a place in my life. Even their metro has like a regular and then like a first class for the train, for the subway, mind you. I'm never coming back here again. Should I just like try and get in the gold car? The exclusive 24-karat matcha Dubai chocolate.
I'm about to board. I'm about to leave
Hell nah.
Dubai forever. I don't think I'll come back. So let me just soak up the last few moments in the UAE.
Hell nah.
Okay, I'm good. Let's go.
As I leave, I can't help but harbor this feeling that like I get to leave. Like that's like a luxury that you can leave.
Yeah, that's crazy to think
like
about.
Not the case for so many people.
I don't think I've ever been to like a more
No, dude, bro. Dubai is so sad, bro. Yes.
place in the world. Like there is no need for any of this to be here.
What I really hope you take away from this is if you've ever seen someone go to Dubai and thought, maybe I would like to go to Dubai, I hope you understand that Dubai is just North Korea with a Gucci belt on. However, the one good thing that happened while I was there was I remembered that in this Western world, we benefit so much from the sacrifices made by people that we'll never meet thousands of miles away in developing countries. But Dubai, has all of that together in one place. You have the most insane and extreme opulence and extravagance, and then you go 20 minutes down the street, and you have the humans that prop all of that up and are the only reason why that exists.
Crazy. Yeah, Dubai is a fucked up place, chat. Dubai is a fucked up ass place, bro. That's why I see all these influencers, all these gurus, all these course sellers, they all go to Dubai. Podcasters, they all live in Dubai. They all live in the fucking penthouse, but they all say it's phenomenal for what they do, and they're all around rich people, but the normal person in Dubai is probably living a pretty fucking miserable life. But there is no real normal person in Dubai. It's just slaves and rich people. Or I don't know what the outskirts look like. But that part of the world is an interesting place, bro. It really is. Look at these comments, bro. That's what I just said. That's literally what I just said. I don't know who needs to read this, but don't ever let anyone take your passport while traveling so people will get trapped in traffic like that. Yeah, there's no way. That's what I'm saying. There is absolutely no way ever you should give anybody your fucking passport. This is the same guy go to North Korea. This same guy went to North Korea. I might have to watch another one of these videos, bro. Maybe not today, but I'm interested in you now. Ben of the week. W video, my guy. W video. Whole place is giving airport. I feel that, bro. Dude, if I was your mom, I would be losing my mind. What do you mean you flew to Dubai alone and stayed some random lady's dirty compound? She took your passport. Yeah, my mom would have beat the fucking shit out of me. My mom would have fucking beat my ass with a fucking belt, bro. She would have fucking took this goddamn belt out right here that I happen to have just in my desk and start fucking whipping my dumb ass, bro. Straight up. It would have been over for me. Don't ask why I have a belt on standby in my desk. Don't ask. But yeah, that's some crazy shit, bro. That's some wild ass stuff, bro. Dubai is a fucked up place, chat. Fucked up place, bro. Fucked up place, bro. All right. I think that'll do it. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna react to these today. I think that'll do it. think that'll do it for today. I think we end stream on that. Low key chat. I think we end stream on that. I do gotta go to work and go to work soon, actually. So I got work, got other shit to do. But low key, let's clap it up. W streams on Twitch and YouTube, double platform again. W streams. Appreciate everyone who was here on both platforms, tuning in, coming in and out. Take it easy, bro. I'll catch you. I appreciate you. You too, bro. You too. Appreciate everyone on YouTube. I know we had anywhere from like a range of fucking like 1 to 10 viewers today. I was seeing the number fluctuate like crazy. I appreciate all y'all. But yeah, that's gonna be it today. I'll probably be back maybe tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, probably the same time on Wednesday. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all. We're gonna end the stream, and I hope y'all all have a good day.